Well, I know that you're young, and I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you
Right, okay, hello again. Part 2 of the Limitless Sportster S reveal and test ride. So last week we actually got a day out on the new Sportster S. I got to ride it for the day through the Cotswolds on the Cotswolds GP with a nice stop off at Coty Ortotali. Go and support them, they're a brand new business. Brilliant food, some great stock supported by the likes of Bike Shed, Saint CC. Great place to stop off when you're on a ride. But yeah, we got a day going blasting through the Cotswolds on the Cotswold GP loop. On the Sportster S, and what a bike. The only way we can describe this is the new gateway into Harley Davidson. So all you muscle bike riders, your Ducati Monsters, Triumph Sprint Triples, this is the one for you. As an ex-sport bike rider myself, multiple Ducatis over the years, but yeah, this thing is another level. So very, very different to what we've seen from Harley in the past, but we've now got 43mm upside down forks, Brembo brakes on a Harley Davidson, so 4-pot on the front, and 2-pot on the rear. This thing goes like Sting, 120 horsepower, 90 foot-pounds of torque. Those Dunlop tyres, as mentioned previously, it's quite a new thing for Harley to move away from Michelin. We all know, us Harley guys know what we thought of the Scorchers, and that's why we all did the switch out to Avon Cobras. But these Dunlops are something else. The contour on the tyre, it's actually very conical, and the way that makes the bike handle and makes it so much more flickable. It's a very light bike, it's only 220 kilos, so again, compared to traditional Sportsters, Softails like what I ride, feels very, very alien to us. What else is new on the bike? For a Harley, we've got adjustable levers on there, which obviously all of us sport bike guys, Will, our photographer, rides a Busa, and this is, it's old news, but for a Harley to see that coming on there, amazing. And when we were going through the Cotswolds and we were coming up some really nice hills and some twisties, actually being able to just flip that lever down to position 1 and get 1 or 2 finger upshifts in was brilliant to do. What else about the bike? Well, I mean, I'm 6 foot. Jack will tell you I'm 5'11", but I'm 6 foot and the bike actually isn't that small. It was very, very comfortable, very good riding position on there. Again, as I said, very light, very easy to manoeuvre. Now, actually, one of the things that we covered off in the previous video was the new navigation system in the Harley Davidson app. Now, this is something totally, totally new for us. Like, myself, Jack, the team have seen it, and yeah, very alien for us to see a TFT display on a Harley. The integration with the smartphone app was absolutely seamless. That day we rocked up, I installed the HD app, downloaded our routes, sent it to the bike straight away, and it was a 20-30 second process after pairing. It was absolutely nothing, and it was seamless in the way that operated. When we were going through, we had Jack and the guys in the lead car doing the photography and the filming on the day. They obviously didn't have the route planned in on the truck, but yeah, we managed to just direct them from my headset and my helmet using the sat nav on the bike. Yeah, absolutely amazing, so easy to use. Does sound like a lot, but you've got 22 buttons on those bars now, which is a crazy amount for a Harley. And probably the biggest one for myself getting used to again was actually having a rocker indicator rather than on each hand. The only other thing that I will say, if you have got quite large hands, you have to watch out for the headlight switch. So the headlight switch on the left, it sits up on the top of the controls. It is very easy to hit that and end up basically flashing a high beam at somebody. So moving on to controls of the bike, this one here is equipped with mids. The one that I rode last week had the new forwards on it. What I will say is those new forwards, if you're quite a tall rider, they're kind of like forward mids, but actually what that enables you to do is still have quite a lot of control over the bike as you would with mids for getting some leans in and carving up some nice twisty roads. And I believe the lean angle is around 33-34 degrees. Certainly you can get this down a lot more than the old Evolution Sportsters. Following that, obviously we've got the exhaust, the stock exhaust on this. You know what we're going to do, we're going to rip it straight off and put something custom on there. But actually the 2 into 1 into 2, the sound it makes is stock, even with all those EU5 restrictors in there, sounds absolutely beautiful, if I'm honest. Reminds me very, very much of the old Italian bikes that I used to cut around on. Following on from that, the brakes, the performance of the brakes. Front brake, absolutely amazing. But to be honest, with my own taste, and I'm probably comparing it a little bit too much to my bike, but the back brake did feel a little soft. I think if we threw some sintered pads on there straight away, it'd solve that. But yeah, fantastic bike all round. Buckets of fun to ride, especially then when you start playing around with the different rider modes and all the systems that are on there. Put this thing into sport mode and it gets up and goes straight away.
It's some fucking speed on it, don't you?
I don't know, go down on the road on it. There's a straight road there. It's like we have a little fast rugby. Got some knee pads, elbow pads. Are you sure?
Got a helmet on there.
Yeah, go on. I'll have this one. Can I just, I've had it off him, so if he breaks when I get on now, please know that he broke it. Right, here we go. Fucking 600-pound trainer's gonna get fucked up.
Oh, it's quite fun. Flex.
Watch your back. I'm just going to get stopping right there.
See you in a bit, bye. Just beat Pete Wicks on a push bike. Yeah. Slow it for Pete.
Real full power.
Oh, this is actually quite high, this one.
You're rocking his bike.
This is one of my tippy toes. Yeah. Is this yours? Yeah, it's mine now. He's not playing, he's a fucking...
You don't need to.
There's no point.
Don't let him bully you like that.
Is he always like this?
I've grown to love it.
Yeah. Get me my whiskey. Quick. Come here, pit crew. Quick, pit crew me, quick. I'm ready, coach. I'm ready. Oh my god.
You banner between the banner and the first set of cones. It is a static start, boys.
Favoritism is fine.
Brittany, in between that cone and this cone, static start, please. Put at least 1 foot on the floor before you start.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jack, if you lose this, you'll never live it down.
Guys, lost.
Ricky wins.
Let me see if I can still beat. Oh, nah, fuck it. You know it's a coming over.
Oh, mate, that's way too easy.
I love that. If you lose this, you never live it down.
Fuck that. Do you know what? It's because he put the pressure on, man.
Lost it.
Fuck.
Stay on.
What about you? Said the same to me.
Just wait one. So in a bit, you're going to go next round, okay?
Shame that was the best joke of the night and no one heard it.
No, I'm so glad.
Quick, say it louder, quick, say it louder. I'm saying I didn't hear that. You say it again.
3, 2, 1, go!
He put his foot down first.
No, I want a fucking shoot inquiry on that.
For a rematch.
I enjoyed watching that.
I'm a little forward palmer there. So same again when I say 3, 2, 1 to go.
Stress, mate. It's Charlie Borman.
You can be still
I love
as
the
long
man.
as you're not touching anything else. Not touching the wall.
I love the man. I can't beat him.
You can't beat me. No, you can't. And even if you could, you shouldn't because, because it's Charlie Borman. So you should just bail.
I'm with you.
Just pick one for the team.
2, 1, go!
Don't bottle it.
You all know Charlie. Charlie. Salem and TK Maxx.
Oh, this is too tight, man.
Get on the line.
1x.
What was the whole thing you were going to
That
let
was
me
really
win?
close. Technically, he lost anyway because he touched the wall. So I just think you're
That's
perfect. So let me just put.
I'll tell you what, e-bike review, it's not actually that heavy.
Oh, someone goes gym.
Well, I know that you're young, and I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you